Welcome to Hayes Post News. I'm Becky Kaiser. A Hayes man accused of electronic solicitation of a minor and indecent liberties with a child made his first appearance at the Ellis County Courthouse Thursday morning. According to a criminal complaint filed Monday, 20-year-old Marcus West allegedly solicited a 14-year-old via text messaging that was about October 6th. The complaint also includes a count of indecent liberties with the child occurring about October 11th. West is being held at the Ellis County Jail in lieu of $50,000 bond. A preliminary hearing is pending. Well, there aren't many things you cannot dispose during the annual Hayes Alley cleanup. No household hazardous waste, no medical waste, no tires or batteries. According to Solid Waste Superintendent Marvin Honus, there's no limit to the amount of stuff you can get rid of, but the work crews will limit how much time they spend at each residence.
We don't have a limit. What we do is we have a time limit that we try to stay with. We try not to spend any more than 20 minutes at any one residence. Because if you got too many of those 20-minute stops, you don't get very many collections made in a day. So that's kind of what we guided on. And if there a lot of people are up and down the alley, including the refuge and recycling crew, if they see a pile that they think that is maybe out of order, they will contact us, and we will go by and visit with the customer and inform them that we'll allow 20 minutes and it may not all get picked up.
Honus says the free annual cleanup averages 800,000 pounds of junk each year. The alley cleanup starts Monday with curbside collection. It takes a lot of Hayes City employees to complete the annual alley cleanup. According to Assistant Hayes City Manager Paul Brusino, the workers come from several divisions, even while regular refuse and recycle collection continues.
I don't know that a lot of people know or understand that we take employees from just about every division across our organization to assist us with this program. So it's essential that in order to make it efficient and effective, to get into those alleys, get out as fast as we can, and continue services throughout the community, we rely on the support and efforts of the citizens. So it's very vital that citizens get those materials into specific areas so that we can get in there, pick it up, and get on with the routine municipal services throughout our organization. Once again, we try to only take just a few weeks to get this project done, and it is overall one of the greatest things we do to increase our beautification within our community and overall quality of life.
The Hayes City Commission held a public hearing Thursday night to hear input about a proposed taxing district at the Hayes Mall. The owner, DP Management, is proposing a 1% sales tax increase on sales generated at the mall property to fund about $3 million in improvements. The plan would lead to the demolition of the former Montana Mike's restaurant and bank drive-through, which would create room for 3 additional outlots with Vine Street frontage. We'll have information from the public hearing Friday on Hayes Post News. Details of the planned improvements at the mall is on our website, hayespost.com. O'Laughlin Elementary School was awash in orange Wednesday, and they were happy about it. The students and staff were celebrating Kansas Kindness Day by wearing orange in support of October's National Bullying Prevention Month. Principal Nancy Harmon says O'Laughlin decided to flip the theme and concentrate on the aspect of being kind. The students also made about 400 pinwheels for peace, which will be planted in the school's front lawn. Special guests at Wednesday's assembly included Fort Hays State University baseball players, along with mascot Victor E. Tiger. The athletes talked about the importance of teamwork and helping each other out, especially when someone makes an error.
So let's say you made a mistake, you messed up, okay? What do you want your friends to do when you make a mistake? What do you want them to do? Do you want them to blame you? No, yeah, me neither. Do you want them to support you, say, hey, you'll get it next time? Right? Yeah, that's what we do on the baseball team. It's the exact same thing. We want that. We want support. That's what being a good teammate's about, is when someone makes a mistake, you pick them up. You support them. You tell them you'll get it next time, and I'm going to do what I can to make sure that doesn't happen again.
USD 489 Superintendent Dean Catt challenged the group to perform 2 random acts of kindness each day from here on out. He also urged everyone to keep a smile on your face.
You're going to focus on being positive, not being mean, doing random things that make a difference in people's lives.
In a videotaped message, Hayes Mayor Henry Schwaller, who attended Wilson Elementary School, told the O'Laughlin students that people who are different from us make our lives better. Finally, the group posed for a Kansas Kindness Day picture, all dressed in their orange and holding their pinwheels high. The photo will be displayed in O'Laughlin along with the mayoral proclamation of Kansas Kindness Day in Hayes. The Pinwheels for Peace project was created in 2005 by 2 art teachers in Florida.
The fall TV season is here, and Keller Furniture Galleries has the entertainment center for you. Choose from a variety of styles, sizes, and finishes, from consoles and corners to wall units with lots of storage. Come in and take advantage of our free design service. Our knowledgeable staff at Keller Furniture will find the perfect entertainment center for you. Keller Furniture Galleries, we can help find your dream setting. See us on Facebook and visit our website. See our ad in the Next Tech directory.
Heartland Building Center is having a Benjamin Moore fall paint sale featuring the Ben Series, an exterior house paint, available in hundreds of colors and a variety of finishes. Throughout this event, save $7 per gallon on Benjamin Moore Ben Series flat house paint. Express your style and save during the Benjamin Moore house paint sale, going on now at Heartland Building Center.
Heartland takes your building needs to heart.
Many things have changed over the years, but here at James Motor Company, our commitment to sales and service hasn't. Since 1945, our friendly, knowledgeable staff has been taking care of families' car buying needs generation after generation.
Stop by and see the new lineup of GMC's, Cadillacs, and Buicks.
We pride ourselves in servicing everything we sell.
Whether you are looking for new or used, we have a selection of quality vehicles.
We believe a handshake is still a handshake. Come see the good guys at James Motor Company in downtown Hayes.
This is a news update from the Salina Post. Despite months of advance notice, dozens of drivers in Junction City were cited for improper use of cell phones during the initial week of enforcement of a new law. Police issued 51 citations from Monday through Friday of last week for talking on handheld cell phones while driving. One person was also cited for texting while driving. Junction City adopted an ordinance in June banning motorists from talking or listening on a cell phone if it's a handheld device. Police delayed enforcement until the city put up signs notifying drivers of the law. The signs went up in September, and police issued warnings for 4 weeks before handing out citations. Drivers may still hold cell phones to their ears in limited circumstances, such as talking to law enforcement during emergencies. 2 state senators from Wichita say they want to introduce a plan in the legislature to eliminate sales tax on food purchased for preparation at home. Republican Senator Michael O'Donnell says he worked on a similar proposal on a tax code during the 2013 legislative session, but the House rejected it. O'Donnell is working with Democrat Senator Olathe Faust-Goodall on a plan that would slowly reduce the sales tax on food over several years. The Kansas Department of Revenue says groceries make up about 15% of the total sales tax collections, bringing in about $392.5 million each year, most of which goes into the state's general fund. A credit union in Salina reports to police it was the victim of a credit card fraud in early September. Captain Mike Sweeney said a man entered the Great Plains Federal Credit Union on South Ohio just before noon on September the 5th to get a cash advance with a Visa Rush card. The man wanted to get a cash advance of $10,000. An employee told the man he'd have to secure a credit limit increase to receive the money. The man then reportedly called the credit card company, and a person on the phone instructed the employee how to raise the credit limit. The employee pushed buttons on a machine. It's not clear if it was an ATM or another type of machine, and the man who did provide a driver's license as identification was then able to receive $9,800. The report of the fraud was made to police on Tuesday. Federal agents have seized phony World Series tickets worth tens of thousands of dollars, along with counterfeit Royals panties and other merchandise. Before the first game of the World Series between the Kansas City Royals and San Francisco Giants on Tuesday, agents for Homeland Security nabbed 126 counterfeit game tickets. U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement said in a news release that the tickets had a $43,000 street value. 3 people from New York, 1 from Atlanta, are charged in Johnson County, Kansas, for selling the fake tickets. Authorities are urging fans who bought bogus tickets to contact police. Other counterfeit items have been seized, including T-shirts, baseball caps, cell phone cases, sweatshirts, and even baby clothes. Game 3 of the World Series Friday night in San Francisco, the Royals and Giants tied up 1 game apiece. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has 2 new threat levels for its weather outlooks, but the weather is too nice for anyone to really notice. Effective on Wednesday, the center says if days with a slight risk of severe weather should be instead labeled as enhanced or marginal. The risk categories of high or moderate will remain. Forecasters made the change after finding that some days with slight risk of tornadoes, hails, or high winds ended up with fairly nasty storms. No severe storms are predicted in the country for at least the next week. The center traditionally targeted local forecasters with advisories known as convective outlooks, but now they can be found online. The system now has 5 levels like scales for tornado damage and hurricane strength. A documentary about first-generation college students from across Kansas is premiering next month. The premiere is planned for November 4th at Kansas State University and will coincide with First-Generation College Student Awareness Week, A Walk in My Shoes. First-generation college students will also be streamed live for those who cannot attend the premiere. Experts say college can be overwhelming for first-generation students, filled with unfamiliar jargon and procedures. Frequently, parents who haven't been through the experience themselves struggle to help their children. Kansas State College of Education Dean Debbie Mercer commissioned the documentary to highlight the issue. About 40% of the university's undergraduates are first-generation college students. Several Kansas teachers and teachers in training are featured in the documentary. This has been a news update from the Salina Post.
Thanks, Randy. For more news and other information 24/7, be sure to check our website at hayespost.com. Stay tuned. Meteorologist Dan Holliday has a look ahead at the weekend weather forecast coming up after this break.
If you've ever felt like a bank was doing you a favor when you applied for a car loan, a vacation loan, or any loan, that's a very good sign you were at the wrong bank. The right bank for the money you need for the things you want is Bank of Hayes. We've made lending easy, friendly, quick. For the next car, the next boat, the next vacation, let Bank of Hayes show you how we've built better ways for you to get the money you need.
Building better ways, the Bank of Hayes.
Experience one-stop shopping at Horizon Appliance and Electronics in Hayes. Quality appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Jenn-Air, all built right here in America. After cooking dinner with your new appliances, relax in front of a new flat panel TV from Samsung or LG. Finally, when it's time for bed, get your best night's sleep in a Tempur-Pedic mattress, America's most highly recommended mattress. Stop into Horizon Appliance and Electronics and get everything you need under one roof. 1501 East 27th in Hayes.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with your Eagle Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit eaglecom.net to learn more.
Drops into the low 50s by morning with a light southwesterly wind. Sunshine, much warmer weather on Friday. Our high 85. It'll be 50 on Friday night with a cool front passing through. And then Saturday, sunny and cooler with a high 80. From the Eagle Stormwatch Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dan Holliday.
That's Hayes Post News. I'm Becky Kaiser, and thanks for joining us.
The Eagle Community Television Oil and Gas Report, brought to you by WW Drilling of Waukene, with 6 rigs serving central and western Kansas. Oil and Gas Report, brought to you by WW Drilling of Waukene, with 6 rigs serving central and western Kansas.